Welcome back to Big Brother's Little Brother. When that red light goes on the camera, this is how I feel. Time to bring you up to date with all the latest news from inside the Big Brother house. Here to do that is one of our producers. His name is Paul Osborne. Hey, Paul.
How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks, yes.
Excellent. What's been going on today? I speak really in reaction to last night's task.
Yeah, well, the people on the poor side, that's Kate, Spencer, PJ... Kate, Spencer, PJ
Johnny.
and Johnny, yeah. They kind of like got up a little bit late today, 2 o'clock.
Do you allow them to do that? Do you make sure that, you know...
We switch the lights on.
Yeah, but after that first night, you make sure you ease off the pedal a little bit, just because you're thinking to yourself, especially in relation to PJ and Spencer, 2 weeks in that poor side, even though they've got a lot of fruit and veg, so I'm talking a good roughage diet, that ain't that nice.
That's the nature of the game though, isn't it? You know, you fail a task, you got to stay in the poor side.
Ooh. Harsh. Second week for PJ and Spencer on the pool. Have you noticed them feeling specifically bad today?
They were last night. I mean, you know, Spencer was mouthing off last night about Alex, and so was PJ actually. But today PJ was in the diary room and he says he's kind of settled in. It's not that bad really. He's realised, and he's never going hungry, is what he said. So he's actually a little bit happier than he was last night, which is good.
PJ kind of was like a man possessed, though, wasn't he? I mean, Alex seemed to take it how he normally takes it, with this kind of Brando-esque shrug of the shoulders. And,
absolutely.
You know, as a bit of a bitch, but just gets on with it. Whereas, you know, PJ was really quite vitriolic towards Alex.
Yeah, he was a little bit. He blames Alex. He doesn't understand why he's chosen Sophie. He can't seem to get his head around that. And what he doesn't seem to understand is that obviously he'd have to leave either sort of Spencer or PJ behind if he took one of them. So I don't know why Alex did it, but PJ's still, you know, really concerned about the whole Sophie incident. He doesn't understand why Alex chose her. That's the...
Now, Kate and Spencer are back together in a kind of richest of rags tale.
Yes.
They're now over the poor side of the house. Go on.
Well, they haven't really been sort of spending that much time together, really. There's occasional, you know, sort of strokes to the head, that sort of thing, but nothing much that would suggest that they're bonding any more than they have done already.
Okay.
Really.
But the poor side always just do seem to, you know, in the week it's been there, the poor side seem to club together, put the group together. There's very much a sort of trench warfare spirit about it.
Yeah, well, today they've had a lot to do. They've had the music task to welcome Tim in, so they've been focusing on that. A lot of Spencer and PJ loving the music. A bit of dad dancing from PJ earlier on as well. But Spencer,
nice use of the word
yes,
dad
dancing. But Spencer's been playing the guitar for 4 hours. But we're about to take the guitar back off him.
Oh, what?
Well,
surely this is the most animated you've ever seen, Spencer.
Possibly, but also, you know, endless guitar playing, not that fascinating, really.
Okay. Now, New Boy's been in there 40 minutes. How's he settling in?
He
looked quite perplexed when they were playing.
A little perplexed earlier on, yeah. It didn't take to the song that well. But he's just chatting with everyone. He's getting, you know, as much information as he can out of them. They're trying to get information out of him. Obviously, he's not allowed to do that. So he's trying to sort of deflect all those questions about the football and the World Cup and stuff like that. But he's generally getting to know everyone, especially Alex at the moment, actually. That bonding between those two.
Paul, thank you very much. Grab a hold of that, will you? Thank you, appreciate it. Okay, now Lee is live in the studio, taking your calls. We're joined by Deirdre. Deirdre, what's your surname?
Sanders.
I do apologise.
Everyone just calls me Deirdre.
I know,
That's fine. I like it.
I want to call you by your proper name. Deirdre Sanders, lovely Deirdre Sanders. We have a plethora of calls. First up should be Bruce from Sheffield. Hello, Bruce.
Hi, Dermot.
Are you alright?
All right, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm flying, thanks.
Good.
Okay, what would you like to ask Lee?
Hi, Lee.
Hi, mate. How you doing?
All right, thanks. I just wanted to ask you, if you could set your ex-housemates a task for next Saturday, what task would you set them?
Great question.
Oh, God, that's a tough one. I think I would set them a mental task, say general knowledge question or something, so that Jade would end up on the poor side.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you want Jade on the poor side?
Well, if you set her a question, a general knowledge question, she would end up on the poor side. So yeah.
Why do you want her? Why do you want her on the poor side?
Because I didn't really get on with her, to be honest with you, and I've seen a bit of footage of what she said, and
is it more that because I never got the vibe that you didn't get on with her that badly in the house?
Yeah, I started off really well with Jade, and then I seen that she was doing too much running to each person, slagging people off. There's too much of that coming from Jade, and then obviously when I got out and I seen the words she said about me, then you know it wasn't too nice, and I didn't really feel that I deserved the words that she said to me, so probably some kind of general knowledge question, I think.
She's immature, Jade. I think that's her problem. So she tends to say, tries to curry favour with the person she's with, because she's quite needy. Sort of thing. I think she'll sort out in about 4 years' time. But
right.
Bit tense in the
Have you
house.
noticed a lot of backstabbing in the house?
less, actually, to be fair, than I expected. I mean, yes, there has been some, but actually less, I think. I mean, by and large, I think the people are a bit more mature, and they're actually quite careful not to get sucked into that too much. I mean, everyone got fed up with Alex early on, didn't they, when he was going through his sort of potty training talk.
Well,
but then he
seems to
come
have
out
done a
of that.
U-turn, and he's now coming up with some, like, comedy classics, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Next up we should have... Thanks a lot, Bruce. Next up we should have Melanie from London. Hey, Melanie. Hello, Melanie. Melanie, speak to me.
Hello.
Hello, Melanie.
Hello.
Oh, I was just about to give up on you, hon.
I've got a sore throat.
That's all right. Well, you're trying to talk. You're like this. Okay, what's your question for Lee?
Yeah, my question is, the Dream Boys have offered you a job. Are you going to take it up?
I've not spoke to anybody yet from the Dream Boys, but I will be I will be considering it this week, and we'll see what happens. So
Okay.
at this moment in time, I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, can I also have your autograph, Lee?
Yeah, you can. Of course
Thank
you can.
you.
Cheers, darling.
Thanks, bye.
It feels like a Saturday swap shop moment now. I was going to get posh paws out and just like do a bit of that. Melanie, well, thank you very much. You can actually catch more information tomorrow night about Lee's imminent Dream Boy escapade. Miles from Wellingborough. Hey, Miles.
How you doing?
You all right?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Real. Go ahead with your question, Miles.
Lee,
Hello.
how you doing, mate?
I'm all right, thanks.
If you could turn back the clock to the first day that you entered into the house, would you have played the game any differently, do you think?
No.
That's a question.
A good question, but no, definitely. I was happy with the way I played the game. I was myself. I was everything I put in my application form for Big Brother is what I did on the show. I was totally myself, and I enjoyed the experience. And I had the piece of Big Brother that I wanted. I wasn't interested really in the money. I just wanted to go and experience it as it shows. And I really enjoyed it. So no, I was happy with the way I went about it.
But now you know that Spencer actually voted for you. During that arm wrestle, would you have actually just ripped his arm off?
Oh,
because I thought you were letting it go a bit easy on him.
I did let it go. Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
one.
Oh yeah, I'd have gone for him definitely. Cheers, mate.
Brilliant.
Thanks.
Wow. It's like some sort of bizarre American movie with Sylvester Stallone. Okay, next up, Caroline from Derby. Thanks, Miles. Hey, Caroline.
Hello.
You all right?
I'm fine, thank you.
Ace. Go ahead with your question.
Well, baby David.
What?
Well, I'm baby David. Hi.
Hello, Caroline.
Baby David.
Oh right,
Hey,
you
sorry.
got Carmen called me.
Hello.
So how you doing? You all right?
Click. What's up? I'm fine,
good.
thank you.
Good.
Right. What's your question, Caroline?
All right. It seemed a bit obvious that Adele and you were getting a little tight, although it appears as though you backed off when you heard that she dated girls. Was this an actual issue for you, and would you have tried a bit harder, a bit more persistent, if in fact she just dated guys alone? No,
not at all. I know a lot of people have said to me already since I've been out that it seemed as though I backed off as soon as I found out her sexuality, but that wasn't the issue. What I decided, and what I did say to her is that obviously I needed to take into consideration, Carmen, and things did get a little heated between me and Adele. It was getting a little deep. So I said that I was going to back off a little, and she agreed. So that's the main reason why it died down between me and Adele.
Yeah, but then you backed off and went on to Sophie a little bit.
Yeah, I know that.
Come on now, were you really
I know, but
Tell me that.
I started getting close to Sophie when the divide came. I spoke to Johnny Little. Kate, I wasn't that close to her, but Sophie, we had a lot in common and we were good. I just obviously got it on with her, and
In a kind of platonic sense.
yeah, and I just enjoyed the company, but I still needed the affection whilst I was over there.
Deirdre, what are you going to say, Deirdre?
Actually, I want to ask a question. Can I ask a question?
Yes, of course you can, Deirdre.
Which is, how much are people in the house actually behaving the way they are according to a game plan, do you think? And how much are they just being themselves and just interacting normally?
Yeah. It's so hard in there. Is that I think the people that are in there now, they want to win the money,
And do you think they've actually got a plan, so they're not necessarily reacting normally? They're actually calculating, this is the way I should react to this.
Definitely, especially PJ. PJ's staying very neutral in things, so I'm finding that he's just really keeping cool with everybody. But I think in time, you're going to see a different side to PJ, because he's finding it very hard over there.
Deirdre, I am compelled to your work. The only reason I pick up that particular paper, apart from Striker. But let me know this. I mean, if you have any advice to give to Lee now? Just to how he should be in, say, the next couple of weeks?
I think you're going to have like an adrenaline fallout now, and that can bring people down with a really great big bump. So I think it's actually prepare your loved ones and say, look, I may have a few mood swings, I may be a bit moody, and really it's just to do with coming out of an extreme environment. Guys get it when they come out of war situations and things, you know, and they take it out on the nearest and dearest. So just be ready to be cool and go for some long walks if need be.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much. Very kind.
Thanks.
See you tomorrow.
Cheers,
You
Dan.
have to come back. Okay.
Love to.
Now, earlier on in the day, we asked our body language expert, Dr. David Cohen, to monitor what's been going on in the house since new boy Tim's been in there, in our little brother edit suite. Come with. He should be in here right now. David, hi. How are things?
I'm all right.
Excellent stuff. Okay, you join us here in our, what can only be described as our blue room. David, after 45 minutes of intense viewing, what have you spotted?
Well, the first thing is that he's trying to, be very sensible in entering the situation, trying to be nice to everybody. People are responding in different ways. I think Kate really likes him quite a lot.
Right.
Kate is distinctly interested in him.
Sure.
And I think that we've done a clip which shows where you see how he does like to be in control, if only verbally. I know I'm supposed to be a body language expert, but mouth is part of body.
Not a problem. Let's take a look at that.
We do things, and then until we get.
And then we get told
PJ,
off.
Please come to the diary room. And then we get
Are you aware that I have a strike? Do you? Right. I mean, you're 3, is it? You're allowed, yeah?
Yeah, he passed.
Is it 3 and out? Is it
Yeah,
like...
that's right. Yeah. 3 and you're out.
So on the 3rd, you're out? Oh, right. This could be short-lived then.
Now, what's going on there?
Well, you can see it's was a very confident look, and basically he's saying, look, if it's a question of 3 strikes me out, I may be very short-lived. So that even the possibility that he may be evicted from the house or he may be thrown out, he would like to be in control, so he raises the possibility at the very beginning.
Sure. Now, we haven't got time to see the second clip, but just tell me very briefly, is he bonded with anyone in particular?
No, I think Kate would quite like to bond with him. It's quite interesting seeing the guys with the arms on the bars, because they're obviously the ones who feel a bit caged, and he was sauntering up and down, swinging his bottle of beer, which they don't have.
Yeah.
So displaying the beer in front of them, because they're the poor ones. So, I'd watch this space for power battles.
We will indeed watch your space. David, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure having you. I hope you come on again. And that's pretty much pretty much it from us today. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock on E4. See how new boy Timothy's getting on. All the best.
Big Brother continues tonight over on Channel 4 at 10, spitting out a roundup of this week's events. And as Dermot said, you can see Tim's first night in the house live here on E4 from midnight tonight. But up next, it's Jolly Time with Trigger Happy TV.